Tell us a little bit about your character.
Griffin Conner is the prodigal son. He had a little trouble in med school because of some drug issues. He turned to prescription pills for, you can tell there's a lot of noise going on. Prescription pills. He was faking prescription pads to get a hold of some OxyContin, and he got caught.
Right.
And his dad, who is sort of medical royalty, came to his aid to back him up and keep him in school, and he disappeared and went traveling. And he's been gone for 2 years, and now he's back, kind of in a volatile situation where everybody's not sure if they're going to get the good Griff or kind of the crazy Griff. He comes back in a situation where he comes to the aid of his girlfriend, and they're stabbing a guy with a machete.
Right.
So they're not sure if he did it on purpose or if he was protecting somebody. So you're not really sure what to think of Griff.
It's very interesting. I mean, obviously that's not your Shiner. That's Griff Shiner.
Yeah.
But obviously there is the good guy in there too, or we have him as the star.
Griffin's biggest problem is that he always has to help people. He's always sees people in trouble, and he jumps in. He kind of jumps in and thinks later. You know, what's it called? Leaps first, thinks later. Whatever the saying is. And he. This is kind of the case of him trusting somebody, and then when he finds out what the guy's all about, it's his past coming to haunt him. Let's just say. But the other guy gets it a lot worse.
Well, I mean, I love the fact that this is about family. I mean, there's the medical side of the show, but it's really about the family dynamic. What's that like to play, and what's it been like with the cast for that?
Well, that's been natural. I mean, I come from a big family. There's nothing normal about my family, so it's not like I had to do any research on craziness. It's just it's been fun. I mean, we have such good actors: Sarah Canning, Sarah Allen, Rico Colatoni. So it's been fun. I mean, I have no other words for it. It's been a great time.
That's awesome. The other thing I really appreciate is the fact that we're seeing more diversity in TV shows in Canada. We're seeing a few different genres now, where you maybe saw less before. I mean, you've jumped already from the action show to this. What's been like for you as a career move?
It's very different. I mean, Sean Pierce Nikita was a different, very different guy, kind of a man of few words. Whereas in this show, I'm playing a character who kind of can't shut up.
Right.
He doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. So it's huge. It feels a lot different. I mean, also Griffin's more of a lead character, whereas Sean Pierce was more of a supporting. So it's different, It's career-wise, it's been a huge learning experience, and it's also just, I don't know. I'm working really hard right now, so it's a nice feeling.
That's cool. And I mean, the other thing I love is the fact that you're a good example of this. That you were working in the States, you're working in Canada now. We're seeing a lot more Canadian shows that are keeping talent in Canada.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you? I mean, it must be nice not to leave the country, but at the same time, do you miss places like going down to Hollywood for everything else?
Well, what becomes a little frustrating is just the nomadic lifestyle.
Right.
You feel like it's tough to set up roots anywhere, because even though I'm here for this is only a 4-month shoot. There's months out of the year where I'm going back to Los Angeles.
Right.
And I was only there for a few weeks before we started on this, so it's like constantly.
Wow.
I have no idea. If you were to ask me where my home is, I wouldn't tell you. I guess I live in Los Angeles because I technically moved there 5 years ago, but
right.
I've been so back and forth that I'm sort of caught in the middle. I mean, I miss things. It's like, what's tough is that as soon as you start to actually set up roots somewhere, you are asked to go somewhere else. But it's the business. It's the nature of the business. It's not something that you necessarily think of when you become an actor. You just think, I want to act. You don't necessarily think, I want to move around a lot. But you have to think that if that's happening, it's because you're successful. So it's a good problem to have.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.